There are millions of marginalized people in the country of India left on the edges of society. Raise a Peace, our partner, is doing kingdom work to love those like Jesus loves them and bring them into a safe, edifying Christian environment. But there are obstacles to their mission. They face frequent power outages and mounting operational costs, which are barriers to their investment in their work in India. That is where the solar PV team has been asked to help serve Raise a Peace, integrating solar photovoltaic solutions for power reliability and financial freedom.
My name is Michael Clark. I am the student project manager of the solar PV team. I am super excited to be working with Raise a Peace in India and doing this project with them. There's lots of new, very interesting elements that we get to work with, like a grid-tied net metered system that we've never got to do before.
My name is Adam Dressler, and I am a senior member of the solar PV team. I'm grateful to be given the opportunity to help serve with Raise a Peace and learn many new things about designing and installing a solar system in another country.
Raise a Peace presents issues with consistently having power to supply the buildings on their campus. India's power grid uses something called load shedding. Load shedding is used when there is too big of a load for the grid to power, so the power company shuts down the grid for part of the day. Based on information from Raise a Peace, this could be up to about 8-hour outages on a daily basis in the dry season. In addition to this, the weather during the rainy season often knocks out the power grid for days to weeks at a time. Our goal is to provide consistent power to Raise a Peace through a solar system with a battery backup system.
While we are working with an in-country solar dealer, we aren't entirely confident in how they'll support all the critical loads for Raise a Peace. So part of our team's work will be finding the best way to power these critical loads, develop a wiring plan, and implement that plan on a site trip this summer.
The last consideration for this project is how Raise a Peace's critical loads, or appliances and components that have to always be running, are wired on their site to make sure that they're properly backed up and supported. This includes things such as their fridge, fans, lights, and other things that need to have power even when an outage occurs. There are other things that are not on these critical loads, such as their water heater, other lights, or their pumps that should not be powered to prevent battery drainage. And we need to make sure that their site is properly wired to accommodate powering their critical loads, but not powering things that are not critical.